Cavani maintenant, Cavani. Oh, c'est splendide. Ça c'est du Cavani. Eh bien le premier éclair de génie, il arrive après moins de 10 minutes.
And it was that man Cavani twisting and turning and rifling in his first goal in Ligue 1. Well, at 29 goals with Napoli last.
Pass through to Cavani and the Uruguay star making it 2 goals in 2 starts for his new club. Tucking it.
І Едінсон Кавані вже забиває, просто інших варіантів у уругвайця не було. Дебютний гол.
Now he finds Cavani, and Cavani finds the net. 1-0 PSG on the stroke of half-time.
Either way, stepping up to make it 2-0 to Paris Saint-Germain. That's his 4th goal in Ligue 1 this season. Goals. How about that one? Jinking his way in amongst the Bastia defenders. Toying. And the Matador making no mistake.
Да. Но здесь, конечно, начудил защитник Андерлехта и...
For Maxwell, a good crossover to Edinson Cavani. First goal for Paris, 2 over to Edinson Cavani. 3-0 to PSG. And goal, minutes 81. And goal number 4 for Paris Saint-Germain on that.
Прибавили, и вот в этот игровой отрезок сумели забить 2 гола.
Well beaten, but it was Paris who took the lead through Edinson Cavani. The Matador claiming his 10th goal of the Ligue 1 season.
Great ball there from Ibrahimovic to Cavani, 3-0 to the Parisians, and what a goal! A great pass by Ibrahimovic.
Ainda merece o golo de Cavani. E o golo de Edinson Cavani.
In the area, shoots, scores. 3-1 for Paris Saint-Germain. 12th goal for...
Le contrôle de Cavani est impeccable. Un enchaînement technique de grande classe de la part d'El Matador. Le crochet, pied droit, Menez au deuxième poteau pour Edinson Cavani. Au bout des prolongations, le Paris...
Zlatan Ibrahimovic. And the towering Swede squaring unselfishly for his strike partner Edinson Cavani.
Style with a goal just 11 minutes from time. A wonderful ball across from Gregory van der Wiel. Training ground stuff. This for a finish from Cavani. Incredible control from the Uruguayan. And a lovely finish. A lovely ball for Edinson Cavani, who did the rest. And the Matador claiming his first goal of the season in Ligue 1. And how about this from the Uruguayan? And Ruffier rooted to the spot.
Він порушив Златана, як пробиває. Не він, так. Так заб'є Edinson Cavani.
Cross from the left. And Edinson Cavani's diving header. Beating Anthony Lopez, all ends up.
Stick away the resulting penalty to extend PSG's advantage. That's his 4th goal of the season, but it wasn't the end.
Ось як відбулося це все, і ось як забиває Кавані. Кавані забиває ледь не лежачи у цьому матчі. Це була...
Cavani's initial effort saved. Lacan losing the ball. A delight.
Дає у центр штрафного майданчика, Едінсон Кавані пробиває голкіпера, тут безумовно помилився Пардо.
And there was the Matador, Edinson Cavani, to nod in also his 6th goal of the campaign.
Перший гол забиває. Колишня зв'язка форвардів неаполітанського Наполі. Команди Вальтера Мацарі. У захисті просто дарують м'яча Кавані, і цим подарунком сповна скористався уругвайський голеодор.
First time cross was met by Edinson Cavani. El Matador scooping the ball up and over N'Jema to put PSG in front on a 20.
Sauvé par son poteau, et ensuite les Parisiens vont égaliser à la 54e. Edinson Cavani répond à Johan
Injury for the Swede played a key part in PSG's 4th goal a minute from the end. Ibrahimovic linking up with Van der Wiel before receiving the return penalty.
La
puissance et la technique pour le frapper. Et il est dévié. Ça ne sera pas tout à fait David Luiz. Il a été dévié par Edinson.
This is Matuidi. Cavani! Paris Saint-Germain.
80e, Cavani coupe le centre de Serge Aurier. Le centre de l'Ivoirien est impeccable et le Matador coupe partenaire d'attaque. Cavani ouvre le pied pour tromper pour la deuxième fois de la soirée Areola. Le doublé pour l'Uruguay.
To convert. A confident finish. Goal.
Defeat to Barcelona midweek. He played a role in the second goal, which came after just 4 minutes. And there was Cavani firing at her.
Pastore and a cheeky little finish over Anthony Umfa for 2-0. And that's goal number 12. In the end, it was Edinson Cavani who finished it off. Gregory van der Wiel also getting involved.
Smiling just 2 minutes in. Edinson Cavani brilliantly steering the ball home after a lovely cross from Serge on Hubert Fournier's Lyon in the race for the title. And that was made even more emphatic when Cavani got his second ball over the top. Excellent finish and a first French hat-trick for Cavani.
He put them ahead here on 31 minutes after a fine ball through from Marco Verratti. Set Ezekiel Lavezzi, and there was Cavani in the middle to sweep home his second of the match.
Et c'est Lopez qui gagne le duel, mais derrière, il y a Cavani.
Finally broke through in the 57th minute. The informed Blaise Matuidi crossing for Cavani to head emphatically past Dantley doubled that stat. 15 minutes later and the 28-year-old was racing onto Ibrahimovic's through ball, and Compto giving Edinson Cavani a gift midway through the first half. The Uruguayan striker, goal of a crazy 7-minute spell though, was pure class. With Ibrahimovic sidelined due to an abdominal injury, Cavani stepped up to plant a perfect...
Hier ganz bewusst die Vorlage für Cavani. 61. Minute, 2-0 am Wochenende beim 2-2.
At least threatened the Rans defence, and the Uruguayan made sure that the Rans lead lasted less than a minute. And the Uruguayan continued his red-hot streak of goal scoring to complete the turnaround.
Unselfishly for Edinson Cavani. Fantastic side-foot finish from the Uruguayan. Eventually, Paris find the opener. All the time in the world for Cavani. Instead, he laid on the opener on a plate for a grateful Edinson Cavani.
Met by the shin of Cavani.
Paris trouve la faille grâce à son duo Di Maria-Cavani. Le premier trouve le second dans la surface de réparation. Cavani fait le reste.
The end of Zlatan Ibrahimovic's ball through and got the capital club up and running.
Edinson Cavani quiere llegar el uruguayo, le pega, golazo. Golazo del Paris Saint-Germain.
Corner to set in Cavani. 2-2 for the Uruguayan. There was a feeling that wouldn't continue. A defensive malfunction allowed Cavani to score net the rebound for his second of the game and 16 in 27 league appearances.
And the midfielder unselfishly squared to give Uruguayan striker Edinson Cavani a...
With Marco Verratti. Lovely finish as well. All the front men on song here. In the 13th minute of the game, a wonderful ball from Angel Di Maria for Edinson Cavani. The Uruguayan getting there ahead of, making it 2-0 in the 48th minute. Again, it was Di Maria, the creator there. The hour mark, Levin Kazawa this time, providing the assist. His first league and hat-trick in almost exact...
Was his side would switch off, and they did just that. A routine corner cleared.
Attaque les premiers avec Sergent, il y a un premier centre. L'ouverture du score. Edinson Cavani.
In the capital, but Edinson Cavani kept his place. And 12 minutes in, the Uruguayan put PS. Long after, Lucas fouled in the box by Siam Ben Youssef, who was booked, and Harry scored again. 38 minutes in, once more Maxwell with the low delivery. Fourth goal in stoppage time at the end of the first half. This time Thomas Meunier with the assist for Cavani.
To score his 5th goal in 5 days and his 7th of the season so far.
Положение, и гол забивает Эдинсон Кавани. 55-я минута, Анхель Ди Мария. Контратака Пари Сен-Жермен, делает передачу Моура, а Кавани оформляет дубль. С рикошетом из-под ноги соперника.
Both two forwards ahead just after 3 minutes. Made in South America. Angel Di Maria finding the head of Cavani. The champions. And a stunning flick from Cavani. After great work from Lucas and Levan.
Setting up El Matador, Edinson Cavani. Well,
Et le Matador, et c'est fait. En force et dans l'axe. Ça fait 3-0 pour le Paris.
Receives the ball and blasts in to give Unai Emery and Paris a precious lead with 25 minutes left.
Des passed it straight to Cavani. The Uruguayan striker did the rest, lobbing the stranded goalkeeper to score his league-leading 11th.
And Cavani has arrived to establish a lead for Paris Saint-Germain.
But it was the Uruguayan who came up trump straight down the middle to give PSG the lead on the half-hour mark. With an inch-perfect cross headed in by Cavani. Well, despite scoring in their 2-2 draw with Arsenal.
Edinson Cavani steps up and blasts in from the spot. 2-0 for Paris.
И все равно вроде бы отбились, но в итоге Сисиньо неудачно играет головой, подвешивает мяч примерно над линией вратарской и
made a trademark run down the wing before crossing for Cavani to turn the ball past Cardinal for his league-leading 15th goal of the camp. Chance at the other end, PSG drew level on the hour thanks to a horror show at the back from Nice. A simple cross from the left caused needless havoc.
But Paris did hit back. Cavani with his 17th of the season and with 10 minutes left to find an equaliser. And he dusting himself off to claim his 18th of the season. His best ever for PSG was who had all the time in the world to pick out Edinson Cavani. And Paris were ahead. Well, the stand-in for injured captain Rémi Rieu was beaten all ends up soon after. Cavani with a stunning free kick.
Cavani in the clear. Edinson Cavani. What a finish. More than competing. Profile yet though as the ball's headed across and forced it. There's the third corner.
And did, scoring his 21st goal of the season. A goal which could take new Parisian recruits. Draxler, Ben Arfa and then Guedes with the shot, but ultimately flicked in by Cavani, his 22nd of the season.
Through with a big helping hand for the visitors. Ricardo Kishna deflecting the ball up and to Edinson Cavani. But nothing poor about the finish. A stunning volley from Edinson Cavani. His 24th goal combining. Not quite the smooth finish of the first, but still clinical from the Uruguayan.
Cavani can hit it and does hit it. 4-0. They swept forward again.
Start and made it 2 with a slick team move in just the 16th minute. Javier Pastore's flick on was perfect.
Qui peut centrer. Et le deuxième but signé Edinson Cavani.
Encore un travail.
For much of the match, PSG had just the man to turn to take the spot kick. Cavani made no mistake to grab.
Rakitic, buena dejada, Cavani. Cavani, golazo, Cavani! ¡Adentro! María, el centro, Cavani! ¡Adentro!
With the striker brushing past Cabra to curl in his 28th of the season on the hour mark. Composure to make it a goal a game in Ligue 1. 29 equaling his best return. Taken 7 Liga matches for Edinson Cavani to register his first goal against Montpellier, but the forward now has scored against all.
Matador, first assist for the Portuguese. Cavani scoring his 32nd of the season to tee up Cavani. He's now got 47 goals from 47 games and all.
We're in the mood tonight as Edinson Cavani opened the score. Matuidi on a plate for Edinson Cavani, who made a little...
Nothing they could do about this piece of magic from Edinson Cavani. El Matador, who scored 49 goals in all competitions for Edinson Cavani. And he doesn't need asking twice in those positions.
Last season's league and top scorer, hitting. The Uruguayan dusted himself down to continue a sequence of at least a goal in each of PSG's 4 league. And Cavani with a stunning back-heeled finish. A real touch of his beautiful slid-through pass released Edinson Cavani. The Uruguayan, an intentional one at that. And Cavani now with 7 goals in the first 5 weeks of the season.
There's a silly penalty to give away. Beautifully taken.
Uzawa for Cavani.
That's brilliant.
And it's 5-0.
It's absolutely stunning.
Jetzt die 2 Riesen. Nein! Mbappé zieht die beiden Innenverteidiger.
Play and a great pass by Neymar. It was Cavani who poked in the second. El Matador's 8th goal of the season.
Mbappé for Cavani! And there is goal number 2 for PSG. Weight of pressure.
Edinson Cavani with the last kick of the game, scoring a phenomenal free kick. Steve Manda, no chance.
And that man, Edinson Cavani, getting the goal at the near post. Now Cavani, who was the hero in here for Cavani. Clever little poke there round the goalkeeper. And goal number 11.
An ingenious assist, and what a finish by Edinson Cavani. He raced through on goal, and it was another thumping finish. Cavani, the league's top scorer, was rewarded. His 14th goal of the season already. It's not dealt with an odd defence. And El Mas.
Neymar coming around the back, and Cavani makes it 3. Cavani, brilliant, absolutely magnificent. The goal of the night.
And a cheeky pass between the legs for Edinson Cavani. A superb poacher's finish from the Uruguayan for his 16th goal of the... And El Matador duly struck in the 90th minute to carry his league leading Thomas Kubek to put an end to a run of 4 games without a goal.
And speed to tee up Cavani, and what a finish that is by El Matador. 3-0 as Edinson Cavani got a goal of his own, therefore equaling Zlatan Ibrahimovic's record.
Edinson Cavani, just 11 minutes in, the Uruguayan turned in Adrian Rabiot's cross to make it 157 goals for PSG. And sliding through for Edinson Cavani. Lovely finish from El Matador for goal number 8. Lovely lob this time to make it 5-2 to PSG. Cavani is closing in on Zlatan Ibrahimovic, and Edinson Cavani took care of the rest. Ligue 1 Conforama's leading scorer with his...
Bien lancé dans le match, c'est fait, alors que Subasic touche le ballon. Cavani réussit à marquer le premier but de la finale. Cavani dans la surface. Le tir parfait pour Edinson Cavani qui s'offre un doublé à 5 minutes de...
One quickly became 2 as Edinson Cavani, El Matador, scored a thumping. Is given and converted by Edinson Cavani. For good cross. A header, his 27th strike of the season.
Counterparts who opened up Amiens. Cavani once again. In the capital, Cavani on hand, his first chance, his first start of the season, and with a predictable
making its way to Edinson Cavani, and the Uruguayan scoring in his 2nd consecutive game.
Injury has scored in each match he's played. That made it 3-3 for El Matador. Thomas Tuchel's Ligue 1 Conforama copybook, and in stunning fashion. Spotlight with sharp reactions to take advantage of Mendy's error. 5-5 for the hitman against a team.
Deflected along the way. But it's all too easy for PSG.
Didn't take long for them to break the deadlock. Edinson Cavani, who at first he became 2 goals as a youngster Diaby played in Cavani for his second. Once again, El Matador flagged off scenario you want to see, especially as Edinson Cavani then tucked in his 3rd goal, a hat-trick.
CN Strike Force showing a deft touch and clinical finish.
And El Matador slamming it hard into the corner. South went the right way.
Keeps his feet this time and finds Cavani, who finds the net. Red Star protest. PSG celebrate.
S'incliner en fin de première période sur ce mouvement génial d'Edinson Cavani.
Only team to have scored in every match this league campaign. Them out. Neymar again central. Surely the red hot our box once again to nod home after great work from Angel Di Maria. For 7-0 it was when Cavani completed his hat-trick with still 15 minutes remaining.
In time and space found Edinson Cavani, who headed in past Kubek to make it 1-0 for Paris. So unselfishly gives it to Cavani, and the Uruguayan gets hit.
Cavani, parfait, 3-0. 3 buteurs différents pour les Parisiens.
Cavani, who's now converted 19 of his 23 Ligue 1 spot kicks, including the last 5.
And crossing this time for Edinson Cavani, captaining Paris Saint-Germain for the occasion, and
Multi-gate, of course. Edinson Cavani slamming it home.
He would increase shortly afterwards as an error by Damian da Silva handed him the ball, and a striker of Cavani's quality.
It's Cavani, it's 5. And a 5-star performance. Draxler back to Cavani, and Cavani puts it away. And Joe managed to wriggle through, but Draxler gets on the end of it.
11th assist of the campaign, and goal number 199 in PSG colours for El Matador. Matador getting his 200th goal for the club in all competitions as he headed in Angel Di Maria's cross.